Hi there, Loy from loymachedo.com, and today is the 18th of January 2014 at 12:48 at midnight. I happen to read the breaking news that, what's her name? Sunanda Pushkar Tharoor, who is 52, the wife of Shashi Tharoor, was found dead in the plush Leela Palace Hotel. Now, apparently, there's speculation that she might have been murdered, and there is also speculation that she committed suicide. Now, for those of you who do not know who is Shashi Tharoor, let me tell you his background. Shashi Tharoor is an extremely intelligent man. He has been the columnist for India's three best-known English newspapers, that is the Hindu, the Times of India, and the Deccan Chronicle. He was also the columnist for Gentleman magazine, the Indian Express newspaper. He's also a frequent contributor to the Newsweek International and the International Herald Tribune. His book reviews have appeared in the Washington Post, the New York Times, and the Los Angeles Times. His monthly column, that is India Reawakening, was distributed by Project Syndicate, which apparently appears in 80 newspapers around the globe. Now, Tharoor began writing at the age of 6, and his first, apparently his first story that was published was at the age of 10 in Mumbai. Now, his books, The Great Indian Novel and The Elephant, the Tiger, and the Cell Phone, has gone into several reprints. So he's an extremely intelligent man, and he's a very good-looking guy. If you actually have a look at his profile, I think he's a pretty smart individual. And if you look at his career, he began his career in the United Nations in 1978 as a staff member for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees in Geneva. In 1989, he was the Special Assistant to the United Under Secretary General for Special Political Affairs. And in 1996, he led a team responsible for the peacekeeping operations in the former Yugoslavia. In 1996, Tharoor was appointed as Director of Communications for Special Projects as the Executive Assistant to Secretary General Kofi Annan. In January of 2001, he was appointed as Under Secretary for the General of Communications and Public Information for the Head of Department of Public Information. In 2003, the Secretary General appointed him with the additional responsibility for United Nations coordination on multilingualism. And currently, he is the Home Minister of Minister of State and Minister of External Affairs in India. So, very intelligent guy. He is highly decorated and he's pretty smart. Everything going good for him. Now, the question that I want to ask you is, do you seriously think that a man as intelligent as this would make such a stupid mistake as, such a horrendous crime of killing his wife, or something as silly and stupid as, advertising the tweets of having an affair? Now, let's understand this. What's the big deal of having an affair? Bill Clinton had an affair, all the pop stars have an affair, all the celebrity stars have an affair, even you might be having an affair for all that we know. Everyone has an affair. I had an affair. I still have an affair. I don't know. Everyone has affairs. So what's the big deal? I mean, why are we like, oh, look, he's having an affair, so he had to kill his wife. We don't go around killing people, man. It's not such a big deal to have an affair. And okay, let's assume he had an affair. And that also with this Miss Tharoor, who is supposedly a high-profile journalist, and she is supposed to be a spy. Okay, so now they found out they both had an affair. So what's going to happen next? Everyone's going to say, "Oh my goodness, he had an affair. Chi chi chi, yuck yuck yuck." What else? Anything else? Bill Clinton had an affair. In fact, he became more popular after his affair instead of before his affair. So what I personally feel, this is my opinion, is I think his wife was depressed. The wife was depressed, the wife was sad, and she couldn't handle it. So most probably she killed herself because the guy who happened to check, they had some, post-mortem, and they found out that there was no force or nothing being implied, which would say that it was suspicious. So personally, I feel she killed herself because she couldn't handle the, the pressures, the sadness. What's that?
Right, the big breaking news that we're getting a day off.
Okay, sorry. I was getting an update on my news. So I just feel that this has been simply a hyped up episode. People are just putting fuel to fire and they're trying to make sense of nonsense. So it's a very straightforward case. If you ask me, someone as smart as Shashi Tharoor would never attempt to do something that would destroy his career, and especially, with a matter that is so hot and right out in the open, and taking an impulsive decision. So I think, personally speaking, it is his wife Sunanda Pushkar Tharoor who has committed suicide. Very sad. I don't wish anything bad for her. I don't know her. So I just think she killed herself. And I think we need to let this matter go instead of simply digging into it, because Shashi Tharoor is a smart guy. We need people like him. And if he has affairs, let him have affairs. He's a good-looking dude. I think women fall for such guys with good personalities, and it's a compliment to know that at least there's someone in our parliament who women are after. So, Loy from LoyMachedo.com telling you his opinion about what he thinks about Sunanda Pushkar Tharoor's death. It's unfortunate that she had to die. I wish she didn't die. But now that she's dead, I think let's leave the poor guy alone, because he's a nice guy. And I think he's a bonus for India, where most of the politicians are ugly, fat, stupid, and dumb. So he's a bonus, and these are my views. Let me know what are your views, because I personally feel this is a straightforward case. She killed herself, she's dead, and I think we need to move on. Loy from LoyMachedo.com. Let me know what you think. Goodbye for now.